Hello, everyone, and happy time zones. It's your bird, Aevin the Raven, and today I'm going to be continuing where I left off yesterday, in Elden Ring, which is Stormfell Castle. You know what? Let's make this interesting. I am probably going to get my butt handed to me here, but should be entertaining. Pros of knowing something's there. You can ambush it. I don't know who the first person to find this over here was, but props to you, honestly, whoever you are. How did that person manage to leave? That floor rumbles away. How did that person manage to leave a message there? Alright, now. Time for cheese. Because I am not strong enough to be fighting this thing head on just yet. Come on. That is not a fair way to fight a Crucible Knight. However, this is not a fair spot to put a Crucible Knight either. can't remember what pots I used on my bleed build. It was a combination of pots and throwing daggers. It was amusing, don't get me wrong. However, not the most satisfying. Partially because it's a lot harder to bait out aggro for throwing the consumable than for casting a delayed spell. Oh, hello, starting area. Oh, cool, it doesn't just put me up, or doesn't just put me on the ground floor. Nice. And I think as I... Oh. Am I being invaded? Well then. I'm getting twinked. And the person didn't even emote. Rude. Ah, come on. Damn you, Gostock. Twinks are individuals running around early game areas at low level with late to end game gear. While not impossible to deal with, they are certainly annoying, particularly if you haven't been playing something like Elden Ring for a while. I'm less annoyed about twinks in Elden Ring than I would be in literally any other Souls game. Reason for this being, you have to manually turn PvP on in Elden Ring. The way I chose to do that is with the Taunter's Tongue. However, the way most people do it is with summoning an ally. Like another player ally, not a NPC. while you really should have some appropriate gear for invading Stormvale at level, what am I? 34, of all things. I can't really blame invaders for twinking in Elden Ring, considering that a lot of the time the host is being babysat by an overleveled phantom. However, in earlier titles, twinking is just so rude. I don't think I can get invaded again for another 15 minutes. I'll turn it on anyway. And what is with not emoting before engaging in combat? Especially when the other person does it first. Do these players not have any manners whatsoever? I will take that. Okay, on the one hand, you have to get emotes somehow. On the other hand, how pathetic is this guy's equipment and whatnot that the Tarnished takes his emote rather than any loot? Wow, I am a terrible person. Okay. Moving on. Oh, you again. At least this particular twink has some level of skill. Although that could also be latency. Yeah, I think that's the Blasphemous Blade. Oh, definitely latency. Wait, is that the blasphemous blade, or is that just... Like, I know the spiral shield is one... Actually, this person might not be a twink. Doesn't excuse the no emoting, though. The gravity one is fun, but truth be told, if I'm going to be running into that person as often as it seems I'm going to be running into them, I should pick an Ash of War. That is better suited to PvP. Alright, so that's 165. And that's 178. Alright. I'm gonna try and make it through the entirety of Stormvale with Taunter Stung active. Just to see if I can do it. It means I'm going to be rushing through some areas. Yeah, upon closer inspection, that person was not using the blasphemous blade, which I thought they'd been using. They just had a fire buff. And it looks like they've got Carian Retaliation on their shield. Or latency, and the high latency means that there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to dodge their attacks. Oh, you again. Let me at least get this. Hello, viewer. Wow, they didn't even bother getting involved. Okay, I think at this point, this person is just like, what are you doing? Regardless. I cannot be the only person on this invader's queue. That is actually a little too heavy for me to risk. Better than nothing, I suppose. Or, well, better than the trousers I was wearing. Takes about 5 to take out these guys. Again? How many times are you going to invade me? Alright, there's 2 banished knights over here. Just in case I run into that person. Huh? What the?
Hey!
Thank you, but I don't need the help. Okay, this person's just really good. I think I accidentally made a friend. When did they switch shields? Okay, now they emote. I think I accidentally made an acquaintance. Alright, what did they give me? Yeah, I'll have to return the Starlight Shards and the Twin Blade if they come back, because, while kind, I feel bad taking it. I guess I'm so bad at PvP that that person thought I was a noob. Guess I can't blame them for that. I thought they were a twink.
Ah, the pleasure's mine. I'm looking for
Which, sorry for that. I think their name was Karuja?
When I'm not good enough about me, this place is not exactly a place I see. You can see it then. Well, I'm tarnished, but unlike you, still, I'm privy to a... Would you care to learn more? As a fellow tarnished...
I don't typically engage in PvP, so I'm not good at it. Like, really not good at it. Like, most of my Dark Souls 1 experiences with it were twinks. My only Dark Souls 2 experience was a twink. A Hexer twink at that. Actually, no, I've had two. An accidentally initiated duel and the twink invasion. The accidentally initiated duel, I lost legit. I wonder if they patched this. Better not test it. There's no way to get back out. Go over here. What am I doing? Go in here. Ooh, grab the loot. And then go up this way. Open this. Oh, first bow I picked up. I'll have to go down there eventually. Back this way, because he keeps getting stuck. Come on. Ah! It can climb stairs! Not well, but it can climb stairs. I've never seen it go up the staircase before. Didn't know that was a possibility. I got invaded again, didn't I? Oh. That is definitely a twink. Because Rivers of Blood you cannot get until Mountaintops of the Giants, which is late to endgame. I was just trying to get to the elevator. this back up. And then, really quickly, head over to Roderica.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message that I love them, and that despite my craven heart, I'm sure
Roderica, sweetie.
Soon enough. What's this?
You don't have to.
Oh, I can't. They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the round table hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
I should talk to you.
Ah, hello. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house. By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off her for but a moment, and if you find her, be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to she's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this, honestly.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive, though? The Round Table Hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots. Although, so I'm still looking for my own
Oh, I should talk to you again, actually, because you give me a...
Please allow me to for giving me that keepsake from my men. It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. You have my gratitude.
Talk to Hugh. Who's over this way? I should talk to Fia, too, now that I think about it.
Greeting. I am circumstanced. Great champion. Perhaps you might doing so will grant me the... And you? Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act. Ah, my thanks.
She definitely has a sinister air about her, but she's not a terrible person.
You are. What you felt light up inside, though it is but a fleeting thing, come back to me. Should you require, I will take you in my arms.
Which demigod is that? Pretty much every other painting in this is very clear. That might be Mikola, but I'm not sure. That's definitely Marika. That one's illegible. That's definitely Godfrey.
Well, I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms, then. The girl you brought here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue. I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
I should sell some stuff.
No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget.
That implies that he wasn't a smith when he was bound to the round table hold, though. How many keys do I have? 2. Alright, that's enough of some stuff in Stormvale. At least it should be.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
And back to Hugh.
Back already? No? The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
It's not, though. Aha!
Good to see you again. I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Upgrade the imps. And I do not have enough runes to upgrade Lutel. Alright. May as well equip Lutel. I'm probably going to get invaded again, like, immediately. However, I hope it's Karuja as opposed to that blood person. Only because they at least emoted at some point and tried to make nice. Let's unlock this door. Iron web blade, always good. Or web plates in general are always good. I have a Baldachin's Blessing that I need to get rid of. And through the door, and there's a guy up there that I need to take out. Lantern, so I don't start running into a wall and forget what the staircase is. Because I've done that. Huh. Did they log off for the day? Over here. There's no way anything could be over there. There's an illusory wall there. I don't intend on using that seal. I don't intend on using incantations in general. However, whatever Ash of War I wind up putting onto my twin blades here will probably wind up scaling with Faith eventually. Because despite my, shall we say, strange starting class for this particular venture, I am going Intelligence Faith. Might go off. Oh, come on. This person's definitely a twink. I am probably going to lose this. However, considering that this person's running around with the wolf head, means they've got some access to some stuff. So I'm doing pretty well. They've also got way more health flasks than I do. Although fire really is not the most ideal damage type. I hit the dodge button. You attacked me in the middle of a gank squad. While twinking. Thank you for having the propriety to emote, but a little late for the manners. As frustrating as some of these encounters have been, this is still an amusing little experiment. Ouch. And I just got invaded again. Alright, let's go back in here. I'm probably going to wind up having to run through here. Rip and tear. My oh me. I'm not even trying to hide from this person. What is it with people on the flame? What the? My character stopped responding to inputs. And this person is also walking around with the blind head, so that's definitely another twink. Or wolf head. I'm going to have to run through and collect all that loot. I need to start sending this ladder up. I make one comment about not blaming twinks as much in Elden Ring, as opposed to other Souls games, and suddenly I have I have 3 back-to-back twinks. Good grief. Please donate items. I'll stop to fight all of you. Then I wind up in a situation that is most unpleasant. Hello. I think I saw an invader up there. Here, you can have those. I don't use those. Arteria leaves are actually pretty hard to come by. I don't know what they're used for, but... Right. This one seems cool. Or at least unlikely to stab me in the back. What are you doing? You know what? I respect that. I kinda have to. Mic going off.
Be proud. You were a fine warrior. My only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place. Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow Tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance. Down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Okay, moving on. Once I get to the point where I'm going to be challenging Godric repeatedly, I'm not going to bother with Taunter's Tongue. Because that's just a waste of a full calling finger remedy. There's literally a grace right next to his room. Shoot! Lucky bastard, thy name is Aevin. Okay. Come on. I know you want me dead. Shoot. Come on. I need you to break this for me. Thank you. DLC caster? What? Real quick, I'm going to go, What the? Come on. Like this. I have to wonder why you thought going into this unarmed and unadorned with clothing was intelligent. Joke build, perhaps? Oh, you again? Sorry, please, I don't have any more, items to donate, really. There's no point in going down there. Like, literally no point. Actually, I guess I could give... Huh. guess I could give them the Starlight Shards. Or at least some of them. I know for a fact that those come in handy later, but... I feel guilty taking the ones that the person gave to me thinking I was a new player, probably a new player. When in reality, I just suck at PvP. The ragdoll physics in this game. Just the ragdoll physics in this game. Oh, hi, please.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
And considering they're asking for outright asking for items, they probably need this more than I do. Again with the seppuku. I am actually. This is literally the last... Okay, I'm not going to turn on PvP here. This is literally the last place you want to run into an invader. Not to mention, luring an invader over to this section is incredibly mean anyway. Alright. There we go. Ow. I hit the dodge button. I am choking on these dodge times. Granted, part of that's because this arena is terrible, but... Where am I? Come back down here in a second. Yeah. There was, quite honestly, no chance I was getting out of that alive. Oh, time for run 2. What? Where are you aiming? There we are. Which, do I have 1 or 2 or 3? 2. That means I should be able to get an extra... flask. Why did I blank on flask? I want to know how that head wound up here. There's a theory going around that it's because Godwin's body is trying so hard to survive that it's spreading. Which would make sense. But why Limgrave, of all places? Altus is way north, like across an ocean north. And Godwin's body, his main body, is under Altus. I don't. Yeah. So let's... Yeah, I don't like leaving things at numbers that aren't a multiple of 5. I should save the magic for second phase.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights.
Part of me wonders what he'd do if he ever learned about Dragon Lord Placidusax. Because Lassie is actually really cool. I imagine his goal at that point would be to get to Far Missoula.
I command thee.
Not my name.
I am the lord of all that is golden.
Hardly. Off to an excellent start already. That attack is so hard for me to dodge for some reason. Aha! I was not on the right side to be hit by that, but okay.
Truest of dragons. 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 Truest
Clearly you have enough physical strength on your own, my guy. And now I run up the stairs. Yeah, no. You're done. There was quite literally no way for you to survive that.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
And this would be why I positively adore Spellblade builds. You don't get quite as much damage as you typically do, because your melee and your magic are both going to take something of a hit there. However, you have options for literally anywhere on the field. Right. Next will be Mind 20. Then probably Vigor 35, just to push it over 1,000.
What a pathetic excuse for revolt.
So let's go talk to Hugh and sell some stuff. Oh.
This is I can't remember very well.
I do not care for anything you have to say, Gideon, because you suck.
Now those eyes tell of a challenger who's felled her mark. Fine and well.
I know for a fact there's a second Erdsteel dagger I can get later. I forgot to talk to you about Roderica.
Back all right, no matter. I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning. So I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Fair enough. Alright. I did this early on last time. Or, I got this grace early on last time. Specifically so that I would remember, hey, you have to go activate that rune you just got. I forgot there was loot there, though. Hello, Gollum. Oh, friendly fire. That has to hurt. I am trying. Yep. Because that's just how things work. You can't break that pillar, though. My first few playthroughs, I thought these things were so scary, and then I figured out you could kill them quite easily. By breaking their ankles. Quite literally, in fact. Off I go. And up I go. It's always a good idea to look and see what you can see. I can see Caleb from here. Makes sense, honestly. Considering how close this divine tower is to Caleb on the map. It's literally right there. That, I think, is over in Altus. I think that's Rykard's tower. That's blurry. That's the Liurnia Divine Tower over there. One of those is Morgott and Moog, and actually no, one of those is Morgott and Moog. One of those is Melania. And that one over. Wait, that might be no, because Caelid's Divine Tower you can see over here. It's Caelid's, so that one must actually. That one's probably Melania's actually. Now that I think about it. Over here, I can see Stormvale and the path into Liurnia. The bridge is clearer over here. I can see a lot of Limgrave. Can I see into the Weaving Peninsula? I think that's Castle Morn over there. And over here, because I didn't actually... Okay, this is... That's the Bestial Sanctum. That's where Garunga is over there. That's Caelid's Divine Tower. I think that's Fort Faroth over there. That is so poorly rendered from this distance. And then from just south we see more of the border. Or, well, southeast we see more of the border between Limgrave and Caelid. Great rooms. Before I forget to equip that. And then back to Godric's boss room. Gostock typically has some stuff.
What a pathetic excuse. Oh, hello there.
It might not be the most useful stuff, but it's still stuff.
Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
I'll take the foot, and I'll take the scam. I'm not taking the ruin fragment, though. Bandit boots might actually be a good investment. Because they're lighter than what I'm wearing. Seriously, what is the purpose of this room? It's not like I can... There is a... Alright, so there's that singular statue of Godfrey here. Why only Godfrey? Down these stairs. No point in using the ladder. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please, take my grapes. And he just repeats that. Okay. Yeah, no illusory wall there. What talismans do I have anyway? Not useful. Nope. This place just looks so different from Limgrave. Though I'm fairly certain that anyone who's played this game before knows what a Shabriri grape is. Even just looking at the picture, you can tell that's an eyeball. And the description, it's definitely a description, makes that very clear.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
This is a bad idea.
Many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Good
Hello,
to
Buck.
see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human. You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
Why does the cape hold the physical damage reduction? That is so weird. Like, you'd think everything would go down like it does with the commoner's garb. Let's see how this looks. I preferred it with the cape.
Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? I would, well, rather you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all. Oh, going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
Down the road. There is a poor, unfortunate soul here in need of some tarnished intervention. Why did I blank there too? Like, sometimes I can talk perfectly fine. Other times, I hesitate between words. I won't even finish a sentence. I will just trail off and then pick up the sentence 5 minutes later. I don't know what is up with that.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge. Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Thurs. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
I don't have the runes anyway.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. All right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
Sorry, Tops. Tops? How do you pronounce that? Whatever.
You've taken an apprenticeship with Selen. Well, that is something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selen was expelled from the Academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers.
Accused?
The Graven Witch.
She did it.
I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selen would never do such things.
You've clearly got a crush, and as they say, love makes you blind. Selen is not a good person. However, there really aren't all that many good people in the lands between. The only ones I can think of are Nefeli, Roderica, maybe Dialos? I'm on the fence as to whether he qualifies or not. You know what, I'm just gonna head back to Grace. I've got a flask upgrade anyway. Runes. Night runes. My scroll. Bye-bye. You know what? I have absolutely no idea where exactly I want to go from here. I've got a few options. However, I'm not sure which one I want to do first, so I'm gonna call it here for now. I know it's early, and I apologize for that. This would have been better suited to Tuesday. I will have an actual game plan coming back, I promise. I will not be streaming this weekend, so I'll see you on Monday. Everyone, happy time zones, and I hope you have an excellent day.